Hi, my name is Portia Shipman. I am the founder and executive director of the Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation for the Prevention of Domestic Violence. So as the courtroom is adjourned and we're going out of the courtroom, and they're telling us that they're digging up her remains in the backyard of this house right as we speak, and it's going to take a little while. Be patient with them. They're going to see, whatever it's going to be. It compelled me to just reach out to Sherri's mom. I guess she had the same idea because when we walked up to each other, she was like, "Could you help me go to the ladies' room?" And I'm like, "Well, sure. If I can do that, sure." But as she was going to the ladies' room, she looked at me. She's a really short lady, and she's really small. And she looked at me with tears in her eyes, and she said, "Could you just do something to help? Do something so that no mother has to feel this pain, and no other mother has to see their daughter set up in a situation like this." I mean, she was just sad. She was just crying. And just for one moment, I said yes. And now we stand here 8 years later with a foundation named after Sherri Jackson. And with this foundation, we have done a lot.
The day of my daughter's funeral, they was there, and I asked them to speak.
Through Councilman Bellamy Smalls. At that time, I went to visit Portia Shipman at Smith School. There I heard her speak, her and her daughters, trying to speak with the children, teenagers, about domestic violence.
I ran into the founder, actually at the nail salon, and she told me what she was doing, and I had told her that, well, I have a friend whose husband who had killed her through a domestic violence issue. So she invited me to come to one of her women empowerment sessions, and ever since then, I've been became a volunteer.
Through the lady I was renting my condo from at the time. My husband was addicted to crack, and I left home. I couldn't take it anymore. I left home and I went to her office and talked to her because I didn't know what to do, where to turn. So she says, "I know someone that might could help you. I have a good friend by the name of Portia Shipman, and she runs the Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation. Give her a call, and I'm sure she will be able to steer you in the right direction."
Through the media, when the incident happened, and then it was aired the various news stations here in Greensboro. I heard of her death first, and then when Portia started the foundation, it was widespread upon everyone here in Greensboro as well.
Heard about it because I know Sherri personally, and we've been knowing each other for like 3 or 4 years prior to this incident.
The impact of being a victim affects your body, mind, and spirit. Otherwise, physical and mental abuse is not an easy thing to go through, and this is what domestic violence does to you. The act of the violence also affects your family, and in some cases, friends, if you have any. I endured domestic violence, the abuse for 14 years. And for 14 years, I felt alone, all by myself. Even though I had children, I didn't have the ability to take care of them, notice them, or even love them. Because at that particular time, I didn't even love myself. Anytime you give up on yourself, nothing around you matters, and that's how I was.
I've grown. I'm living. That's the important thing. So many are not able to live past the trauma, past the fear, past the injuries, past all of the pain that it causes. And the fact that I'm alive and can help others, that's good for me.
Being a domestic survivor, it's impacted my life a lot. I'm able to just share and tell people that's going through the similar circumstances that I went through, don't give up. We're out here. There's help available. We love you. Please just reach out to somebody.
Well, domestic violence is not a game. It's very dangerous. It's nothing to be played with, and I don't know, I just try to like to be involved since my daughter was involved in domestic violence and try to help people.
Losing a very close friend of mine to domestic violence, it has impacted my life for me to be more aware of the surroundings, of the people that we meet, male and female, and also just to know that there are and is some safe places to go to get help and to get your information, just as well as to give it out. So I do appreciate the Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation and what it has been doing and has done since I've been a volunteer as well as a member.
It has impacted my life because it's actually made me care a little bit more about this type of situation, about domestic violence. You know, at first, you know, just because I'm not a domestic violence person, but I didn't even think about domestic violence being anywhere in my life, you know, until it was someone that I was actually with, which was Sherri Jackson. And ever since then, domestic violence has been a part of my life.
So that afternoon, I went to the foundation and I met Portia. Portia met me with the biggest, warmest smile I've ever seen. I did not know what to say to her. I was lost, confused, devastated because I had just left home. Portia says, "I don't know what I can do for you, but I will be able to do something." And did she do something? Wow. She set me up with a place to stay. At first she says, "You got to do what I tell you to do, however hard it is, just do what I tell you to do," which I did. The foundation helped me with she started by helping me get a restraining order. She put me in hiding for a while. She gave me extensive counseling. She made herself available to me 24/7. So many times I wanted to give up because it was so hard, but she just she was my anchor. She gave me the support to persevere on. She told me, "Don't give up. You will make it through this." She allowed me to tell my story in different settings. And that in itself was very therapeutic to me, because every time I shared my story with somebody, that just made me heal, and it made me feel that yes, I can do this, I can emerge a survivor. And she helped me to learn to love myself again, because I didn't love myself anymore. I was so devastated and so hurt, I just really didn't care whether I lived or died. But she put it in me to just keep fighting, keep fighting.
I admire Mrs. Shipman for the programs and the activities that she had for the young girls, how she went up to the school on her daughters, you know, bringing them out, hearing about stories and really set forth and contacting the person, you know.
Through awareness, knowing that there is someone here that can help others.
So over the previous 5 years that I had been a volunteer, and now I'm a board member, it's just mind-blowing, and I'm glad that there's a place now that I can help support, let other women know about domestic violence, and men, that they're more than welcome to also come to the Sherri Denese Jackson Foundation and learn all about a lot of information that you need and where to go to for your help.
It goes help me to be stronger, to learn more about domestic violence, because it is a lot of it out here.
Foundation has helped me speak like I am now, because before this, 2 years ago, you would have never got me in front of a camera.
I first say, "Hello, how you doing?" And I would do it with a smile, and hoping that in my smile, you could see that you have a friend. You don't have to know a person a long time to be a friend. As long as you give them from your heart, your self-being, you can help anybody. Because for one thing, you're not going to listen to the word no, and you're not going to listen to the word I can't. Instead, you're going to say yes, and you will.
I would say you are not alone. You are not what your abuser says that you are. You are not what he tries to make you feel that you are. I want you to look in the mirror. I want you to tell yourself you are special. You are somebody. You are loved. You are beautiful. And don't give up. Keep on. Just keep on. When the road gets rough and you don't feel like nobody loves you and nobody's there, keep on, because yes, there is help out there. Yes, there is hope. And yes, you will emerge a survivor like me.
If he's hitting on you or female is hitting on the man, it's not love. And they're hurting you, you need to get out and go to a safe place and take your children and just try to go to a safe place and get some help.
To a victim of domestic violence, there is help. Just be aware of your surroundings. When there's help available, listen to the help. When people are trying to help, listen and learn, and all that information that is out there. Family Justice Center, Moses Cone Forensic Science, the Greensboro Police Department as well. Just all these resources that are here, if you know about them, use them, because they will help you get out of your domestic violence issue or circumstance.
Don't stay silent. It's time to speak up. It's time to speak out. You deserve to live. You deserve to live. You deserve to be happy. And you can't allow someone, not one someone, to control your destiny and to control your life. You deserve to live, and you should live. There is life after domestic violence.
Don't be scared. Do not stay in that same situation, because it's a very toxic situation.
I, Brenda White, pledge to raise awareness against domestic violence.
Let everyone know that there is
no place
For domestic violence in our homes,
Schools,
And our workplaces.